Fishing the Flats with host Henry Waschuk and Billy Clyde is brought to you in part by Andros Boatworks, built for those that demand quality. Butcher's Best by Marcangelo Foods. Mirror Lure. Turn on the bite anytime. Tie on a Mirror Lure. Oh Hero. Fishing products you can count on.
Oh, hey, nice!
Look at that.
Look at the size of this fish.
Beautiful.
Welcome to a brand new season of Fishing Flats. Hi, I'm Henry Waschuk. Boy, am I excited. We got 3 great adventures that we're going to start off with this week, though. First off, we're going to Gasparilla Island, and there's we're going to be tackling big snook. And I'm talking big, and I'm talking tough fish. Then we're off to the Bahamas, to Freeport, to a brand new lodge. It's called East End Lodge, and I'm telling you what, bonefish is going to be happening there. And then we're finishing off up in Tampa Bay for some big tarpon. Stay tuned, it's going to be one great year. Look at the size of this guy.
Look at that fish!
Oh, that is a giant
A
snook.
giant.
My goodness. There he goes. Still going. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, what a fish! Look at that head shake. Woo! Here I'm coming to the back.
Today we're making a Canadian maple plank salmon. Pour this maple glaze.
Coming up, daytime monster snook.
Nice and easy, Scott. Nice and easy. Pull him over to me. Nice and easy.
Oh my goodness.
This segment of Fishing the Flats is brought to you in part by Baker Hookout Tools.
We begin our fishing adventures this week in Henry's home waters of Boca Grande, Florida. Known as a hotspot for tarpon, shark, even Goliath grouper. However, this week, Fishing the Flats team members Scott Howell and Captain Billy Clyde join Henry in the hunt for snook, and monster ones at that.
So Scott, you're always telling me, grunts. That's the way you like to fish for these big snook. Other than that, what are your 3 favorite baits that you use for these big snook?
Well, I'd have to say grunts are my #1 choice, and then after that, I think a mullet head is really, really hard to beat for really big snook.
Well, we got 2 grunts and a mullet head. We'll see. I don't know. We're 2 against 1 odds. We'll see.
I think I'm getting a hit here, guys.
No.
You getting one?
I think I am. Yeah.
Got him?
I got him.
God,
right.
what a stud, Scott.
Oh, look, he's going to the left. Look at him right here. He's coming up. Good job, Scott.
What
He's
a stud.
Way to
Here,
pull him
pull
out.
him right over to me. I'm going to land him
Look
for
at
you,
the
Scott.
size of
What a
this
giant.
guy. Okay.
Woo! Scott,
Oh, my gosh. Scott, good job. Look at.
Pull him to me, Scott. Pull him to me.
Okay, take
Oh
it
my
easy now.
God.
Keep him down. Keep him down. Keep him down.
Nice and easy, Scott. Nice and easy now.
Oh,
Scott!
yeah. Hang on, baby. Hang on.
I say mullet
That is
head.
a giant, Scott.
I say mullet head, dude.
Mullet head it is. Don't know.
Oh, my
Grab him in
God.
the mouth.
Nice and easy, Scott.
No,
Nice and
he's-
easy. Pull him over to me. Nice and
Oh
easy.
my goodness. Keep his head down. Keep his head down.
Oh my God.
Keep his head down.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Man, look at the
Look at
size of this snook. Okay,
That's
let's
a
come down the
30-pounder,
boat.
bud.
Move him down so we get the gunnels. Wow.
What a giant
what
fish.
a fish.
I have to say, folks, that's one of the biggest snook I think I've landed here.
Well, you know what?
That's a monster. Like
That is a monster.
You're stealing Henry's fish.
Scott, come on in here, hold your fish, baby.
We always like to, when we release it, just turn their heads into that current and let that current just flow over their gills.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's good that we have an outgoing tide, so that's perfect.
Yep.
What a gorgeous fish.
Beautiful fish.
Oh, yeah.
See you, pretty. Thanks for the
Right down to
fun.
the bottom.
Hank's Tip of the Week is brought to you by Cargo Bed. Roll your world inside out.
Well, this year we bring back Hank's Tip of the Week, and I'm excited about it. You know, I've been on TV for 27 years, traveling all over the world, catching some pretty good fish, and hopefully you've been enjoying every single show. But this year, when we're doing Hank's Tip of the Week, we're not just going to show you how to use lures and test them all out, but we're going to show you about new products that really work. For example, I've been traveling with travel bags for so long, these stand up. Tough bags, different sizes, and I tell you what, they're also waterproof, great items. But you know, when you look at all the other gear, new product out, Wild River makes these beautiful bags, I tell you, called Tackle Tech. Each one has a light built in. In fact, some of them even have a stereo. Isn't that neat? Another great name you're going to be hearing about is O'Hero. I tell you what, they have everything from rods and tell you what, line, monofilament, braid, fluorocarbon, even hooks. They've got Trident hooks under the brand as well. I tell you what, you won't miss too many fish with that. From catch and release tools to wearing the proper gloves when you're catching and releasing your fish. But you talk about lures, I've been able to catch fish all over the world on a variety of lures, but sometime I come down to my favorites. In fact, I even created my own Flats Fishing Signature Series kit. You've got all that you need to catch fish in shallow water. I tell you what, it's all there. And you can get it. All this stuff, by the way, is available at the Fin Shop that we've created. Unbelievable place, all your fishing items. I tell you what, go there and I tell you, you'll find what you need to catch your next big fish. The key about, you know, fishing docks and so on is you got to get that bait underneath, especially when you have a long leader. What you're dealing with is, you know, 4 or 5 foot leader, because all that structure on these big fish. And what you want to do is take your egg sinker, put a split shot above it so that it doesn't slide back and forth, and that way you can actually cast and try to drop the weight right in front, and that will force the bait inside, and you're now right underneath the dock, and that's the target area. Usually every time. Well, there it is right there.
Oh, I just got 8.
Come on, get it. Nice and easy, nice and easy right now. Here we go. Here's Rod, Scott. Okay, good job. Just take it easy now. Take it easy.
Oh, golly.
All right. All right.
What a giant.
We didn't even just get our lines in, and man, oh man.
What a fish. Once you get them out from under that dock, it's important you loosen your drag a little bit. That way you don't rip that hook right out of their mouth. Come on, baby. Woo, stud.
Yes, sirree. Nice.
Come on, darling. Look at that mouth.
Look at.
Look at these snook.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Sound, and look at him pull and drag.
We got him. We got
What a giant.
We got him.
Well, there's our tournament fish.
We're done.
We're going back to Bradenton.
We're going to Bradenton.
Oh, man.
What a giant, man.
Look at it. All right. Look at the size of this
Look
fish.
at that.
Oh,
Another.
Hang on 1 second. Look.
Another snook, 40 inches, 38, 40-inch snook.
That is a big fish.
Coming up, sizzling bonefish from the Bahamas.
Oh, he's still going.
This segment of Fishing the Flats is brought to you in part by Wild River, the next generation of tackle bags.
Our second stop in this week's adventures takes us to the East End Lodge in the Bahamas. These pristine waters boast some of the Caribbean's greatest flats fishing for a variety of fish. And Henry is joined by sidekick Captain Billy Clyde to catch the smartest and wisest of all of them, the incredible strong fighting bonefish.
Nice tails. Oh, there's like 6, 7 fish there. All right, baby. Oh, good job. I'll tell you. My goodness. There he goes. Unreal. If I didn't have you, Cecil, I'll tell you what. Got the best eyes in the world. Amazing. I mean, I don't even see I didn't see those fish and ended up casting to them. Like, look at this guy run. Come here, Cecil. Billy, I got one, baby.
Somehow I ended up drifting away a little.
Yeah, you've always been a loner. Look, the sun is just going down. It's hard, you know, to go in. I mean, you're fishing all day and just having a blast with all these fish, but you got a few days and awesome. Oh, he's still going. I'm glad the water's shallow here. That way the sharks can't get them, because I tell you what, in Bahamas, there's a lot of them, you know, but these flats are gorgeous. Another good fish. Look at this, finally coming back in.
That's a nice fish, Henry. That's a big one.
All right, buddy. Look at this chunky fish. Come on, buddy.
Come on over.
See Billy.
Let's show you off. Show all the folks
Wow.
at home what they look like here at East End Lodge.
Look at good, solid fish. Amazing.
Look at the white on his tail.
Oh, I know. Too bad the sun wasn't out, but look at this. Hooks right out.
Barely in there, huh?
Yeah.
That's why it's important to keep the pressure.
All right, let's get him down, let him breathe a bit.
All right.
All right.
Let him take off, huh?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. So awesome. Thanks for the fight. Look at that stud go away. Man, oh man, oh man.
This week's resort feature is brought to you by the top-selling Fishin' Guy app.
This week's resort feature takes us to Grand Bahama Island, a short 25-minute flight from Fort Lauderdale. Located here on the east end of the island is a brand new fishing destination called East End Lodge. The fishery surrounding this quaint lodge boasts some of the most productive bonefish flats in the entire world. Enjoyed by both fly and spinning anglers alike, it's not uncommon to catch 10 to 15 fish per day. From the nicely appointed accommodations, bar and dining area, there's no better way to enjoy the end of your great fishing day than a campfire by the water with a beautiful sunset.
Nice tails.
Short.
I see the tail now. All right, way to go. There it goes. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Good job, Billy.
Man, he is smoking this.
All right. Right into the sunset, man. That was a gorgeous. I was just looking at you and I said that whole silhouette with that rod coming up, it was just awesome. Yep.
Well, that's cool. About four
Were there four there?
attempts. No, there was one fish, but they seem to be really spooky in the shallow water this afternoon.
Yeah. Well, look at the temperature of the water. It's pretty cool for that cold front. All right, here he comes. Here he comes. Yeah. All right.
That's a beautiful sound.
Yeah. How about these flats
Man,
are
oh,
so
man.
awesome. Oh, yeah. Good job. Yeah, what's really nice here at East End Lodge, these flats, I mean, there's certainly, when you get back in the little lagoon areas, there's some soft and hard spots, but this is a beautiful hard flat. We're in like 8 inches of water, and these fish are tailing. It looks so awesome.
Oh, it's amazing.
And that's what I love, just watching them tail.
Oh, there's nothing like it.
Yeah. Come on, baby. All right. All right.
Come on over.
Hang on, buddy. We're gonna let you go.
All right.
Wow, look at that fish. Beautiful or what?
I don't know if I've ever had this much fun, man.
Yeah.
This is,
All right, look at that, another fly. Corey Koenig does all my flies. You can take that one out.
yeah.
I tell you, I just tell him, give me a little pink, a little bit of brown, and man, you got it.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Couldn't
Look
resist.
at, isn't that awesome? Oh, there he goes. Look at this. Look at him right in front of us.
That's so amazing. Look, he can hardly keep himself in the water. It's nuts.
Yeah.
But still, you know, you don't see them until they're 20 feet away.
Coming up, hard-fighting tarpon from Tampa Bay.
What a fish! Look at that head shake.
This segment of Fishing the Flats is brought to you in part by Rockport Rattler Jig, the dinner bell for fish.
Our final stop this week is off Anna Maria Island, where Fishing the Flats team member Cameron Kirkconnell joins Captain Billy Clyde to fish the clear waters of Tampa Bay for none other than the Silver King. Yes, indeed, Mr. Tarpon. Billy will show you an incredible way to get these finicky tarpon to eat. So stay tuned. These fish are huge, powerful, and of course, strong.
All right.
Bring your knife?
Nah, sure didn't.
I guess not.
Teeth work just as well. Of course, my dentist doesn't approve always, and neither does my girlfriend, but we're out here off Anna Maria. We're right on the edge of this bar that comes out off the tip of Bean Point, and there's tarpon lined up just down the whole entire edge. Not many people know it. They eat dead bait, and if you can position your boat right where you have some current to drift the dead bait back to the fish, it's a very productive way to catch them. There's 15 tarpon swimming right under our boat right now. It's pretty amazing. We're gonna... Sweet! Here, he's coming up, he's coming up. He's gonna jump. Gonna jump, gonna jump, gonna jump.
Oh, man.
Woo!
That's a stud, dude.
Awesome, man.
Wow.
That's what we're out here for. It's a big fish, probably 120, 130 pounder. Normally we'd pull the buoy ball, but when you do that, the fish that are in your chum, you know, when you come back, those fish have already left your chum slick. If you can keep that anchor down and keep these fish fired up, you can get double, triple hookups out here on these big fish.
Now, when they pick it up, they're just
swallowing the
bottom?
Yeah, swallowing the whole thing.
You just real tight?
Yep, pretty much.
Set that circle hook right in the corner of their mouth, right?
Yeah. Doubled up! Woohoo! Here, I'm coming to the back. Coming to the back. How's this for intense? Everybody hears about Boca Grande this, Boca Grande that. I hate to break it to everybody that fishes in Boca Grande, but you just don't get fishing like this there.
Well, my fish looks like he's right on the edge of the bar there, and yours did the same thing. Went out to the edge of the bar, and then came back to this little bit deeper water here in the trough.
Yep, and we get them here like this for about a month out of the year. You can come out here on a daily basis as long as you got enough bait and the proper equipment.
Oh, man. There he is.
Woo! What a fish, look at that head shake. They're just so big, so powerful. They just don't give up. I swear, I've watched people fight tarpon for 2.5 hours before. And legally, you're not allowed to pull them out of the water, which is a good thing because a lot of times these fish, they fight so long and so hard that they'll actually fight until they're too exhausted to swim away from the boat. It's really important after you land them to leave them in the water, keep their nose into the current and revive them because they give it their all, and I mean their all. Oh my goodness! he is gone. Beautiful thing. That's a big fish, man. Look at how wide his back is. There you go. There's a cat. Here, that's a big one. Woo!
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
That's a good fish,
That'll...
there, buddy. Nice.
Gone, huh?
Woo!
How is that?
That was pretty
Landed
incredible,
both of
man.
the double.
That is saying something. They say you catch 1 in every 10 tarpon you hook, and we just caught 2 that were hooked up at the same time. So that's pretty awesome stuff.
This week's recipe is brought to you by Primo Grills and Smokers, the total culinary experience.
Hi, I'm Steve Adams from Fishing the Flats. Today we're making a Canadian maple plank salmon. Let's get going. I've got some great Atlantic salmon here. Let's get going with the sauce. I'm going to put a cloth down, a hot pan on top. I'm going to add some olive oil and some zest, orange zest. Just see that sizzling? Look at that. This is working nice. I like that. A little bit on here, get all that. Then we're going to add some brown sugar. That's a light brown sugar. Pure Canadian maple syrup. Has to be pure Canadian maple syrup. And the juice from an orange. Just like that. See, that's really hot. We're going to put that on and we're going to reduce it down over the heat. Now I'm going to put it on the indirect side. Stirring it a little bit. There we go. And while that's on the indirect side there, let's lay our plank. This is a cedar plank that's been soaked for about 20 to 30 minutes. And we're going to line it with some orange slices like this. Make them stick out the edge, sometimes even right off the edge like that. All the way around. Presentation, see, that's perfect, right off the edge. Then we're going to put the salmon. Look at that. So we're going to put the head end up this way, like this. You can hang it over the side, tuck these under. Sometimes this is a fairly thick piece. Let's see how our sauce is doing. Oh, look at that. See how that's reducing down? That's perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is let that sit for a sec right there. I'm going to bring the plank over and I'm going to put this on direct heat right here. And I'm just going to pour this maple glaze all over the salmon. Make sure you get it on the oranges. Make sure you get it all over the place. We'll reserve a little bit for the very end, but see how that's kind of caramelized and thickening up? Save a little bit for later. I'm on direct heat today on the Primo grill. Let's see how our salmon's doing. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna use some tongs to bring this out. We've got a great cedar smell. Look at how sticky and gooey that is. I'm gonna, still kind of smoking. Look at that. See that smoke? I didn't burn the plank right up, but it's still burning on the bottom a bit. That looked really good. You can see how it's caramelized around the edge. That's a Canadian maple plank salmon with a mango salsa and an avocado.
Closed captioning has been provided to you by The Fin Shop, one-stop shopping for all your fishing needs.
Don't miss next week's show as we hit some great hot spots in Florida, including some topwater redfish, a monster hammerhead shark, and a prehistoric fish called the triple tail.
Fishing the Flats with host Henry Waschuk and Billy Clyde was brought to you in part by Andros Boatworks, built for those that demand quality. Butcher's Best by Marcangelo Foods. Mirror turn on the bite anytime. Tie on a Mirror. Oh Hero Fishing, conquering the fishing world.